The hottest t-shirts to hit the internet. Online now. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. T-shirt styles and designs for everyone. Show your love for the show or rock a killer swanky new tee designed by us. Visit FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Starting at just $19.99. Choose your size and color, then buy it now to order. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Shipping worldwide. Order today as supplies are limited. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
I ain't about to lie to you, dog. These apple fritters from McDonald's be bussin'. I just killed 2 of them bitches. I ain't lying. Oh, yeah. This is Fat Guy Radio Show Snackable. I really did like that fritter. Grab me some water here. Yeah. Well, welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show Snackable, a new series, which is a one-on-one with just your boy, Corey Blaze here. What better to have in between the Thursday shows than a little snack, a little snacky pack. A little of that apple fritter almost came out in your snack pack. A new YouTube series in the show because I don't have enough to do. But that's okay. Let's dive in. This show is done in segments. I make them up as I go. Follow along if you wish. If you know the song, join in, feel free. Let's kick it off with a fat fake take. Okay, look, I watch some of those singing competition shows. You know what I'm saying? The Voice, America's Got Talent. I watch those. AGT, I would say, is probably not so much of a singing competition show, but it's a talent competition show, and singers are on that show. I don't know. I don't really know. I'd have to take a deep dive to see how many of those singers actually make it to, like, you know, win the show. But The Voice is a show that I frequent. The Voice all the time. I watch it. There's 2 seasons per year. Everybody says, man, is The Voice been on for 14 years? No, it has not been on for 14 years. They do 2 seasons a year. So I believe it's only been around 7 years in real years versus 14 years where they do 1 season a year. There's 2 seasons every year. So I'm tracking with The Voice. I like to watch these shows, and The Voice is, you know, all about singing competition. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what rock you're living under, but basically artists come in, they perform, celebrity artists. I believe right now it's Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, Blake Shelton. And then the newest host this season is Ariana Grande. And talent people come in, they sing, the judges have their backs to them so they can only hear their voice, allegedly. And then if they like their voice, they hear the button, they spin around and they say, and then they fight to pick them to be on their team, and they can coach them and they end up winning. Well, here's the thing. I have this innate ability to read ahead in the show. And there's one aspect of all of these shows that lines up. It seems like it's a script to how to put a competition show together. And that's the contestant storyline bit. So when you're watching The Voice and you see the artist, the next artist about to come up onto the stage, and some scenes, they'll still show the artist walking around backstage around all the cartoon-sized pictures of the judges, and they're saying how much they adore and love Kelly Clarkson and adore and love Blake Shelton, blah, 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 blah. But before they take the stage, they cut to a pre-prepared storyline for that contestant. Here's how you can tell if that contestant actually makes it on the show or gets a chair turn even before the chairs actually turn. The length of their package. And what I mean by package, no, I'm not talking about their dangles. I'm talking about the length of the video package that they show you about the performer's background. If you look at one of these background packages and they're showing this person back in their hometown, they're showing this person, they're showing interviews with that person's family or loved ones. There's a whole lot of B-roll footage, which is just them walking around town or walking around Hollywood or whatever, and they're telling the story. And then there's a sit-down interview that they're telling a story, and it goes longer than 45 seconds to 2 minutes. That's the indicator that that person got a chair turned even before the chair ever turned. Because why would the production company for The Voice go through all of that to film this person in their hometown? Now, the blind auditions are always pre-recorded. They start recording those weeks and months before we even see them on TV. But why would the production company go through all of that if that person didn't actually make it on the show, if that person didn't get a chair turn? So you can tell the ones that also lose by their package. So if you see a package of that person just walking around behind the stage at The Voice, and it's an interview just with them, and then maybe a clip or a picture of their family, and it's out, there's a good chance that person didn't get a chair turn. So you can kind of tell right up front before all of this happens. Now, yeah, I'm not ruining the show for you because you still don't know what judge they picked unless you Instagram search the artist. Don't do that. If you're one of those people that don't like spoilers, like I don't like spoilers for this particular show, I don't want to know because I like the banter between the judges on The Voice. Unless you image or unless you Instagram search them, you don't know what team they went on. So that aspect of the show is still there. Matter of fact, don't Google them at all because people on the internet love to spoil stuff. And oh my God, I've screamed this from the mountaintop that people love to go on the internet and put out right after it happens. And people like me, I don't watch live TV. I got to watch it on the Hulu, or I got to watch it on the replay, or I got to watch it on the DVR. So I'm not right up to speed on it. I'm a couple of days after. So don't Google if you're watching stuff on DVR or while you're watching it. Don't just wait till the end. So you still don't know what judge they went to. So there's still an element of the show. And then of course, I can always tell. I don't play along with the app like they tell you to do on NBC. I can always tell who's going to be gone in like the battle rounds. You know what I mean? You always going to lose the 1 or 2 chair turners, or you get the ones that are like the 3 chair turn. And that's because somebody was still, Blake Shelton they weren't country enough. But peep that out the next time you're watching one of these shows. Look at the package. Again, the video clips that they put together about the contestant before they're even judged to be on the show. Watch it. Now, one show that I don't watch anymore is American Idol. After Kelly Clarkson won, I was done. Ruben Studdard, I was done. I don't even know where Ruben Studdard is anymore. I might be him. I don't know. But nevertheless, check it out. That's my fat fake take. Let's transition with a grandma on a motor scooter. All right, today seems I don't know how to get into this. I don't really know how to get into this other than to dive right in. Today it seems like it's damn near impossible to find someone without a social media profile. Everyone has, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Snapchat, the TikTok, whatever it is. Whatever new fad is on its way that's sleeping in the sleeper cell right now that will come out, everybody will migrate to that too. It's like, it's like those schools of fish that wherever like one fish goes, all the fish follows. That's how social media works. But everybody is on social media. It's hard to find people that are younger than the age of 75 that's not on social media. But since there's this not a new thing, it's fairly familiar to a lot of people, but on your social media accounts, we now have the ability to give a link that will take people to a little page where all your other social media accounts are there. These companies are called Linkfly, Beacon, and Linktree, things like that. Fat Guy Radio Show has a Linktree where you can go, you can see like our merch store, and you can see the latest show, you can see our YouTube link, you can get to, our website, all of that in one particular spot. Well, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to find an eloquent way to get here. But those links, the little pages with all your social media links are also providing a lot of people's OnlyFans pages. Now look, I'm an OnlyFans consumer. I've gone on record to say that I'm an OnlyFans consumer. That's not breaking news. I consume OnlyFans material because I believe in supporting small business enterprise. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. But OnlyFans pages that I've come across, that I've subscribed to, that I support, I support it. I do. There's this new disclaimer that I've been seeing pop up on OnlyFans profiles. Here it is. Legal note, : the sharing, publicizing of any of my content will be considered a violation of my privacy and will be subject to legal action, persecution. What? You gave up your You're telling us that we can't what? Use your pictures? You can't use your pictures? Seriously? Okay, listen. If you put this on your OnlyFans page, you put this on your OnlyFans page. I really don't care. If I want to see you shake that ass, I'm going to pay to see you shake that ass. But here's the thing. This is my fat fake take, okay? You gave up your privacy when we paid to see your privacy. Okay? So you want to be a part of a website that is known for amateur adult nudity. And now you want us to honor your privacy by not clipping or saving your photos or videos on a site that you are leaving nothing to be discovered? Now is your privacy and legal concerns coming forth? Dude, your ass cheeks, girls, your ass cheeks are spread apart with what I can only imagine is a dry wheat silo rubbing against your Taco Bell taco meat. You can't expect us to honor your privacy. There's no privacy when it comes to your OnlyFans page. Matter of fact, there's no privacy when it comes to anything on the internet. I am shocked that you would even attempt this. You can't. Dude, iStock Photo, a company that is known for taking high quality pictures, putting them on the internet, watermarking all of them. Them MFers still can't keep people from stealing their photos. And you don't think for a minute OnlyFans users that are paying to see you shake your ass are not clipping and saving some of your photos? What makes you think no one is going to steal your discarded Arby's sandwich or your undercooked hooded beef stick? No one is paying attention to those legal notes, bro, sis. They're not. I'm not. If I see something that I like and I want to see it again, I'm going to right-click save image as. Now, look, I understand that you're probably thinking, okay, I don't want anybody to take my pictures and use them like on a porn site, which they literally are, coming from a porn site. I don't want people to make money off of my ass. You're making money off your ass. Come on. Seriously. You're doing the exact thing that you don't want done. Here's another side of the coin, okay? I guarantee you there's a high percentage of people with OnlyFans pages that are on it with the hopes of becoming famous. Now here's the ticker. Get close to your your phone or your computer screen. I'm going to break it down to you. Get close, get close. In order to become famous, famous people have to see you. In order to be seen, other people have to take your stuff and put it where it can be seen. There aren't movie producers, maybe not all of them. Martin Scorsese is not going on OnlyFans looking for the next it girl. He's not. But Martin Scorsese is possibly scrolling or having his people scroll through, I don't know, Twitter, which, by the way, you got your discarded Arby's meat disclaimer on OnlyFans, but then you're giving it away for free on Twitter. You're dipping into your own pocket. You're doing the exact same thing you're telling everybody not to do. Look, I don't condone stealing images, but unless you have trademarked your fish pocket and your yank stick, you have a very loose legal stance, my naked friends. I would like to see one of these cases go to court. Unless somebody takes your pictures and it's a big production company, they take your pictures and they make millions of dollars off of your ass, literally your ass, then you might have an argument. But if Yanker McYanker Stick in the UK is going to take your pictures and put it on his knock-kneed 1,500 person blog site, there's not much you can do. You can ask him to take it down. He'll take it down, but it's the internet. The internet, everything is forever. That's the one thing about the internet. Nobody knows how to remove anything. Even though you think it's been removed, it's not removed. It's still out there somewhere. Trust me, I'm a victim of it. It's still out there. It's never gone. Look, I'm not telling people to go out there and steal your stuff, but I find it laughable that y'all put these little legal disclaimers up there. You are selling your ass. That's almost the equivalent of like a prostitute giving you like a disclaimer or an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, before you tap that ass. That don't work that way, bruh. If you go hit it, everybody else go hit it. Come on. I'm watching. Keep it coming. I'm watching. All right. Grab some tissues. It's time to make you cry. Bring on the crying baby. All right, so it's time for a segment that I call "You're Crying, I'm Not Crying." TikTok gave me this one, and I'm just gonna give it to you the way that I see it because it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give this one to you. TikTok gave it to me, so I'm gonna give it to you. See if I can find it here. Why do I have so many links up on my computers? You know, it's is this the one? Is this the one that I'm going for here? Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Daddy.
Okay. Beautiful, isn't it? Just beautiful. Little son, for those of you that are just listening to the audio, I really implore you to go check out the YouTube video. Little son laying in his bed, sleep, and dad comes up, kisses him on the cheek to wake him up. He doesn't know that it's his dad. And then when he finally comes out of that level of REM, he realizes it's his dad, and he leaps out of the bed and jumps into his father's arm and immediately starts crying. That's pretty much what happened in the video. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful video. Yeah, grab some tissues. It was wonderful. A father and son embracing. Beautiful. Oh, now time to ruin it. Here's the thing. The dad was probably put out by the mom, okay? Because he didn't just get back from serving. If you look at the video, there are no fatigues. He's not wearing fatigues. Doesn't look like he's wearing any army or service fatigue. So the father probably slipped in the night before after the little boy fell asleep, put his mama's heels to Jesus. The boy's mama's heels went up to the Lord. Daddy gave her the old 1-2 smack and punch. Stick and move. Stick and move. He put it to her. So mama was feeling pretty good that morning. And she said, you know what? I'm going to let your little punk ass stay around and greet your son that you ain't seen in a few months. So there we got the video. Mom decides to grab the phone, film the whole moment. Because mama was standing there feeling good. She was feeling good because he put it down. It's been a while. Dad was in there. Dad was deep. He was in there. Okay? So that's how that movie started. Or that's how that video became. That's what I'm surmising. I'm surmising. Don't blame me. It may have been a beautiful moment, but I'm ruining it. I'm telling you what this story looks like. I'm telling you what you didn't see before the camera ran. I'm here to help you. I'm helping you. Okay? That's a bad boyfriend or ex-husband or baby daddy. He came in, he made mama feel good. Mama let him see his son. Mama filmed the reunitement with the son. Now bet. Later on in that day, father and son and had a good day. Probably went out through a couple of footballs. Probably took him up the street, got him a couple of 40s. Later that day, I bet you mom and dad got into a fight because mom decided to bring up the fact that he ain't paying child support. There's going to be another one of these videos in a few months because she put his ass back out, told him to leave, told him not to come back. She's done with him again. She's done this time. Like she was last time and the time before that. She done with him. It's over. It's finished. He gonna come back in a few months when mom is all horned up again and she lets him stay over the night. Them heels go right back up to baby Jesus, right up to the heavens, toes pointed, curled, hair pulled, nails into the bed, woning and woning and woning. Boom! Another touching video of his son reuniting with his father. I'm going straight to hell. There's going to be a special place for me. I'm telling you, folks, that's what happened in the background of that video that we didn't see. Dig deep, people. Ain't no son going to be that excited to see his daddy if his mom ain't kept him away from his daddy or his daddy away from him. Come on now. You ain't fooling nobody. You made me cry for a minute until I started thinking. Again, I'm saying what y'all all thinking. I know y'all thinking it. Let's go to social what? All right. This video here, another one off of TikTok. Look, I don't know and don't claim to be a holy roller. I don't claim to know everything and anything about what's going on in the church. But what I do know is when I see something that just don't seem much about Jesus, I gotta say something. And that's what I get out of this video here, because I don't really know what is actually happening in this video. So I'm pull it up again. Here I go. I got to organize myself better, folks. I'm sorry. I got to organize myself a whole lot better than this because I don't know where that video went. I found it the other day, and you send yourselves these little links, hoping that you'll be able to get to them. I should have had all this open, but I didn't. I apologize for that, but that's what Snackable is about. I'm just going to do it the way that I want to do it and edit out what I want to edit out. Okay. All right. Don't know where it is. Don't know what I did with it. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Here we go. We just going to do a TikTok search here because it's another TikTok video. Okay. Here we go. TikTok. All right. Just going to let y'all see this one.
You are my everything. You are my standby till the day you are. Jesus, I am your own. You are my everything. You are my standby.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. How do we take this one apart? All right. Check this out. If you're just listening to this on the audio, I'm gonna try to explain this to you yet again. And I'm also going to implore you to go check out the YouTube video. There is a lot of people laying in a church on the floor, 2 rows of people laying completely prostrate out on the floor. And there is like this preacher guy, 2 preacher guys with whips in their hands, smacking the backside of these people. If you look closely, it looks like there's a row of just all women and there's a row of just all men. And one guy is smacking the men and one guy is smacking the women. And then there's some worship type of slow chanting music going on in the back saying, Jesus, you are my everything. I don't know how that ties into you getting beat the hell up by your pastor or parishioner or whoever this person is in the long rope that they got from Amazon. I don't know how that equates to Jesus being your everything, but I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to say this to you because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If I ever come up in your church and you tell me that I got to lay down on your altar and you going to hit me with a switch or a stick or a belt, we fighting. I don't need Jesus that much for you to start beating the hell out of me with your belt. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not the one that's going to call into somebody's question about how they get their Jesus, but this Jesus that they're representing in this video here, I don't think I want that Jesus. I don't think I want that. I ready to go to hell didn't have to lay out on your altar and get beat. What it is a flogging. Now, I'm not a Bible scholar. I don't claim to be a biblical scholar. But what I do know is that flogging is mentioned somewhere in there. I don't know where. But I don't know if that's still a thing. It might be in the Old Testament. Somebody got to read it to me. I don't know. But I'm not going to, and it seemed like it's somebody's foreign church. Seems like foreign, you know. They got their Jesus is a little, you know, their Jesus is a little slanted over there. But don't invite me to your church, like the TikTok video said. Don't invite me to your church if y'all planning on hitting me. Same thing with y'all holiness Pentecostal churches with y'all laying the hands. You ain't got to be slapping me all in my face, make me fall down. What? If you was doing it right, you wouldn't have to touch me. TikTok, thank you for freaking me out and giving me my social what? All right, folks, that's it for Fat Guy Radio Show Snackable. Hey, we did it. Season 1, episode 1. I am your boy, Corey Blaze. Thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube page. Do it right here. If you haven't, make sure you murder that subscribe button. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all social media. Make sure you join the show live streaming on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Where all the guys will be joining myself, Daniel D.T. Taylor, Doug the D.A. Andrew, and my little crazy ass little brother, DJ Little D. We'll see you next time. This has been Fat Guy Radio Show Snackable.
You